Maximizing your tax deductions and credits is one of the smartest ways to keep more of your hard-earned money, especially if you're a retiree looking to get the most out of your savings. By carefully planning your finances, you can reduce your tax liability and make your retirement income stretch further. Let's dive into how you can maximize these opportunities and keep more cash in your pocket. First, let's talk about tax deductions. Tax deductions are expenses that reduce your taxable income, which means less income is subject to tax. As an American retiree, the most important ones you should be aware of include the standard deduction, which for 2023 is $27,700 for married couples and $13,050 for single filers. If you're over 65, you get an additional $1,500 for singles or $2,800 for married couples. That's money straight off your tax bill just for being a retiree. But here's where it gets even better. If you're itemizing deductions instead of taking the standard deduction, you can deduct things like medical expenses, property taxes, and mortgage interest. If you've spent a lot on medical bills, it's possible to deduct anything over 7.5% of your income. So, if you had major surgeries, prescriptions, or healthcare costs, you could reduce your taxable income substantially. Now let's talk about tax credits. Unlike deductions, tax credits reduce your actual tax liability, not just your taxable income. They can make a significant difference in the amount of taxes you owe. If you have dependents or family members living with you, there are credits like the child tax credit or the dependent care credit that can directly reduce the taxes you owe. But for retirees, you'll likely benefit from credits like the credit for the elderly or disabled, which can directly reduce your tax bill if you're 65 or older. One of the best ways to reduce taxes in retirement is by managing your income. If you're pulling money from a traditional IRA or 401k, remember that distributions from these accounts are taxed as ordinary income. However, if you strategically manage when and how much you withdraw, you can minimize your tax hit. Spreading out your withdrawals over several years can keep you in a lower tax bracket and reduce your overall tax burden. Now let's talk about something that can really take your tax savings to the next level. Gold IRAs. While other retirement accounts like traditional IRAs and 401ks are taxed when you take distributions, gold IRAs provide a hedge against inflation and diversify your portfolio in a way that other retirement plans can't. Gold has historically performed well during periods of economic uncertainty, and it's a tax-efficient way to protect your wealth. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks and want to learn why thousands of Americans are choosing to open gold IRAs, click the first link in the description for your free gold IRA guide. This guide will help you understand how gold IRAs can serve as a powerful tool to protect your assets and avoid unnecessary taxation. Now let's talk about some lesser-known deductions. If you're working with a financial advisor or paying for long-term care insurance, these could be tax-deductible expenses. You may also qualify for tax breaks related to charitable contributions. If you're making donations to your favorite causes, you can itemize them and deduct their value from your taxable income. But always be sure to keep detailed records of your donations to maximize your deductions. Finally, don't forget about tax-advantaged accounts like health savings accounts, HSAs, or Roth IRAs. If you're eligible, HSAs allow you to contribute pre-tax money, grow it tax-free, and then withdraw it tax-free for medical expenses. And with Roth IRAs, your withdrawals in retirement are tax-free, meaning you get to keep 100% of what you take out. These accounts are powerful tools for retirees, and if you're not already taking advantage of them, now is the time to look into them. If you're an American retiree with $100K or more in your IRA or 401k, or even 5M Plus in savings, this is the perfect time to consider the benefits of a gold IRA. If you want to learn more, don't forget to check out that free guide I mentioned earlier. It'll help you take control of your wealth and avoid losing it to taxes. Maximizing your tax deductions and credits doesn't have to be overwhelming. By focusing on the key areas I mentioned today, you can start making smarter decisions that keep more money in your pocket and ensure a financially secure retirement. Make sure you take action on these strategies today. And if you want to learn how to protect your wealth even further, get that free gold IRA guide by clicking the link below.